Hello everyone, this is Wyvern Element, and welcome back to the Calamity Fisherman Challenge. Since I defeated Skeletron last episode, today I am exploring the dungeon. While I am there, I set up a fishing pond so that I can get dungeon crates, which will allow me to obtain new weapons and accessories. However, the most important drop from these crates is the Shadow Key, which allows me to open the lockboxes from obsidian crates to get the Shadow Chest weapons. Among these weapons are the Dark Lance, a very powerful true melee spear that inflicts Shadow Flame, and the Flame Lash, a high damage homing magic weapon. I also combined some Hellstone from Brimstone crates with the handgun from dungeon crates to craft the Phoenix Blaster, a powerful gun. With these upgrades, I am ready to take on the Slime God. But not as ready as you might think, as this is where the restricted gear of this challenge starts to hurt me. With limited mobility, I have a hard time dodging every attack. Additionally, the lack of damage accessories and piercing weapons means that I deal very little damage to the boss. As a result, I end up dying quite quickly in my first attempt. The next attempt starts out better, even getting an adrenaline in, but I take several high damage hits in a row, putting me on low health. I survive for a while, but I eventually die. After a very long fight of 3 minutes and 40 seconds, I'd finally defeated the Slime God. Now, despite being obtainable after Skeletron in normal progression, the first tier of Abyss weapons don't drop from Sulphurous crates until after Slime God, so I fished in the Sulphurous Sea to get a lot of these crates so I can obtain these weapons. Next, I begin clearing out area in the Sulphurous Sea, as my current base there is lacking in quality. After removing some of the cliff and all of the background walls, I begin building. With my abyssal arsenal acquired and my sulfurous sea ship complete, I am finally ready to enter hard mode. I clear out many of the towers in the underworld, and build a very long platform in the space I created. The time comes, and I throw the doll into the lava. The wall of flesh quickly falls due to my powerful weaponry. We are now in hard mode. Entering hard mode, the first thing I want to do is to get a weapon that can deal with hard mode enemies. To achieve this, I first go to the sunken sea to fish up crates. However, these crates do not drop hard mode weapons until a giant clam is defeated. I get absolutely destroyed by the clam a few times, but after building an arena, I am able to take it down. Opening the crates, I get the Clamor Rifle, which shoots bullets that split into homing projectiles. I craft the Supreme Bait Tackle Box Fishing Station, the ultimate fishing accessory, to help me catch more fish. Next, I head over to the newly generated Astral Infection biome, where I can obtain 2 special fish. The Gutruxian Mollusk, a rogue weapon, and the Polaris Parrotfish, a ranged weapon. Additionally, I fish in the Corruption for the Toxicarp and in the Hallow for the Crystal Serpent. These biomes also have fish of night and light, allowing me to get their respective souls. Next, I will need armor and mobility for the new challenges of hard mode. Armor is easy, as hard mode ores drop from crates. Calamity reworks hard mode progression such that each mechanical boss unlocks a new tier of ore, but due to a bug, every ore is able to drop from crates. Regardless, I craft Cobalt armor as it is intended to be available at this tier. Now for the tricky part, mobility. The best way to get more mobility in hard mode is with better wings. However, the only wings available to me at this stage are the fin wings, which are a 1 in 70 drop chance from completing angler quests. With no other options for mobility, I get to questing until I get this rare drop. Luckily, it only took about 20 quests to get the fin wings, and now I can use my new gear on our first hard mode boss, the Aquatic Scourge. Aquatic Scourge is a pretty simple and slow-paced fight, but gradually gets more intense as his health lowers. For this fight, I'm using the Polaris Parrotfish, which gains more power as you hit enemies, but loses power if you get hit yourself. This does make it more of a no-hitter's weapon, but since I myself am a no-hitter, I think I can make good use of it. I get quite far into the fight, but at the very end, I take this very unfortunate series of hits, killing me. The second attempt is not extremely noteworthy, but it does show some of the Aquatic Scourge's attacks, largely consisting of following the player and occasionally shooting projectiles, making it quite a calm fight. This attempt also contains the moment where somehow I managed to run directly into him twice in a row. Polaris Parrotfish proves to be quite effective on the Scourge, killing him in just over 2 minutes. Immediately following the defeat of the Aquatic Scourge, an Acid Rain starts, now with stronger enemies and better drops. I, of course, have to complete this event to get better fishing loot. Completing the Tier 2 Acid Rain allows me to obtain Acid Rain weapons from Sulphurous crates. When opening my Sulphurous crates, I get 2 Acid Rain items that will be very important. First, the Nuclear Rod, which gives me an extra minion slot, allowing me to use 2 Sanguine Bats, one of the strongest summons on tier. Second, the Belching Saxophone, a very annoying, but very powerful magic weapon. I craft the Comet Shard to increase my maximum mana, and the Mage Helmet for my Cobalt Armor, so that I can more effectively use the Saxophone to take down bosses next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, stay tuned for more, and this is Wyvern Element, signing out. See ya!